everything happens at once. So Blue just called and said he's putting rings on the old 389. So I got to go there and put in that rear seal. But we're going to put another 30 ampere fuse in this and see if it pops it or not. But I don't see anything else that's hot. Let's just kind of give it the wide scan here. I just don't see anything else. I don't see anything else.
Okay.
So let's see what happens when you put a fuse in there.
All right, I'm gonna pop a 10 in there and see what
10
happens. If she cooked right away, we'll know.
No, she didn't, did she? Flip the switch on, I guess. What about this switch up next to me? There's the one you got to do here? Yeah.
Still working. So we don't have a short.
I think that fuse just is being on all the time because they do blow. I mean, from age.
Oh yeah, yeah, yes. I mean, hell, it was long for 2 days, Bobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The heat up, it'll eventually go.
Yeah.
Let me turn the. See that thing? That's the bad thing about it, like you're saying.
Well, it's working. I mean, the switch is working.
Yes. Okay. Let's see which way's off. No, there's not an off.
Well, take the fuse out. Well, it still works with the fuse in or out, doesn't it? Whatever that fuse.
No.
Now it doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
I think that fuse
a different
that
fuse.
might be for something else. I didn't think about that.
All right. See if it's still on. I mean, power.
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna disconnect it anyway.
Yeah, I'd disconnect the battery. The battery will be happier. The battery needs all the gumption, all the juice, all the beans. Yeah, that fuse is getting hot. Look at that.
It is? Wait.
I don't know, maybe it might be residual heat from your fingers.
That fuse is hot?
No, it might be residual heat from your fingers. Believe it or not. That ain't that hot. Okay, it's a little.
Be working,
it's a little warm because you're such a hot fella.
Okay. I can't
All right.
remember. Damn it. Which one was off? Which one was on? Shit. Up or down? I think it was down.
Down is on.
Down is off. Down.
Down should. You can take the switch out and look at it, and it'll show you. It'll tell you.
Well, it's.
Wait a minute. Look at. You can. Wait a minute.
I should have put high here, low here, but I don't know which one that is.
If you look at the little slot right there,
Yeah.
that'll tell you.
What does it say?
Can
you see
I don't remember. But
And I think it was down. And I had to turn it on.
Yeah, it looked. I'd have to get us. Well, let's look at another one. So the slot is off. See, you got your on.
Off.
See, that's you can just look at another switch.
Yeah.
And you can. See, you can see the slot right there. Mm-hmm. So the slot is off. So that switch is in backwards too.
But it's not an on-off switch. It's a high-low.
It's a high-low.
Yeah.
I see that now. Okay.
So we're just gonna leave it. Shit.
So that must. I
That's
don't know.
off there, right? Yeah. Or in the off position.
The off position is where the slot is, according to these switches.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll tell you, these things won't. These backers that say on/off won't go on there. They're keyed.
Okay.
To put them on there correctly.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that slot right there is this would be off on if it was on/off. The slot is off. So that would be on, but like you say, it's not doing the on/off thing.
Yeah, because it's only magnetizing a.
It's just magnetized solenoid. Electronic switch solenoid coil,
So.
like on starters and whatnot.
So.
A solenoid actuator.
Right. So.
So that I don't know. That's off. You can't.
You can't. Yeah, because the way they got it set up, instead of going on or high-low.
There's. Now there are switches that have 3 posts. Now if this is a 2-post switch, it can only be on/off. A 3-post switch, like a solenoid 8780. Down?
Yeah.
Down is what? Down is on.
Down is. Shit, not on that.
Not on that. Okay.
Because they used to have a decal on there. It would say high and low.
Okay.
The decals are gone.
It's on whatever the off would be normally, but now I can sort of understand why somebody would mess that up because, up is down, down is up. It's we're okay. All the Chinese are still there. I mean, they're not falling off quite. Yeah, I see what you're talking
It's
about.
got to be really permanently marked on the high-low gear, Because now, if you know when it's running, well, let's see.
Get Tommy to wire it to this key switch. Did that battery charger's happy? Did you disconnect it and just put the battery charger on without the earthing strap?
Yeah.
Well, that's why the charger's happy. She's humming like a little.
Yeah, and you're not going to get any
Hummingbird.
power off of it.
Yeah. Now it's actually it's not trying to overcome the dead short up there in that coil.
So now it'll charge up pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's I'll tell you what. You know where which is?
I can find it.
Close
It's next
by.
to Lowe's. I got it in my phone. You want to? I'll go with you. Oh, you want to go on to
No,
Burlington, don't you?